Greetings once again, my dear friends. In this part, we want to discuss how to create the sills, the door sills, and the window sills throughout all of the project. Now, the process itself is long, but the results are extremely helpful. And afterwards, you'll be able to reach your conclusion and an incredible result in even less than a second. So I'll go here in the plan and draw some walls here as a sort of a symbol that will work with. We could have done the same process in our own project that we had before, but because it's a bit heavy, the process may take some time, and so we've created a new file here to work with during our tutorial, and we can create the walls and do the adjustments. So in order to begin, first I'll select the door tool and we can create the doors. The ones on the inside are smaller and the ones on the outside are bigger. Then I'll select the window tool and open up the type properties, get a duplicate of the parameter that we have here, then put in 1400 for the height and 1500 for the width. After that, we can place the windows here, get a duplicate here, name this one too, and change the dimensions to 1600 by 2000. These are the examples that we can work with as different types of doors and windows. And now we want to add some sills to these. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put the transparency of the walls on 50% so that we can see what's going on inside. In the next step, we can go over to the Insert tab and select the Load Family option. Here in the menu, I'll open up the structural framing folder, concrete, and then I'll load up the beam file that we have here. Then open up the families, structural columns, and well, I can delete this for now. You don't have to get rid of these yourselves. I just want to keep the necessary families and then add what I want. Alright, so now let's take a look around. We have the dimensions here and the name of the family up top. For now, I'll change the dimensions to 200 by 200. Then press rename and change the type to 200 by 200. Okay, and there it is. That's the work for the beam. Now I'll go over here and open up the dynamo. Or if I don't want to, I can open up the dynamo under the Manage tab. Now, what are the main steps that we're going to go through? The first is getting the necessary elements that we have on the doors and the walls. These elements should be exclusive to these areas and we don't want anything else. And then we're going to calculate the width. Then we're going to put in some distance from both sides, then place it above the frame itself and put in the commands to be placed above the beam as well. Now I can put the sill height of this one on 1200. All right, let's try 800 this time, and we'll use different sill heights for each one. So first I'll go over here and put the dynamo on manual settings. Then I'll get a save of it, open up the K folder and the beam course here on beam, the dynamo files, and then I'll select the assign parameter to zone file and change the name to 14. For the new name, let's go with set beam under doors dash windowed. Think that's gonna work. All right, then after typing it out, I'll press save, and all right. Now I'll use right click to open up the categories package, and the next package, as you may have guessed, is the all elements of category. Open that up here, and we can connect it to the categories. Then we're gonna open up the categories menu itself, and let's go with doors first and then we'll do the window. Get a copy of these two, and this time we're going to select the walls that contain both doors and windows. Next, we're going to get the final copy of the two packages And this time, select the window from the menu and hit run. So what I'm gonna do is first complete the upper commands and then do the same for the lower sections, although they share most of the same scripts. Alright, so it's all fine up to here. And I can select the element.geometry package and open it up. Ctrl C and Ctrl V to get a copy of it. For now, we're going to connect the two scripts relating to the doors and the walls. And then hit run. And there we go. And now you can see how we can get all of the walls and the doors and even the area for the windows. Now we're going to find the intersections in this step. So I'll go over to the library and look for a geometry.intersect. Let's see what packages we get. I'll open up this one that says does intersect, connect the geometry to here and the other to here. Then I'll select the element.geometry and hide it and do the same for the one down as well. Press run. Alright, so the results that we get in the list are all false. I'll select the geometry, put it on level 2 and put other on level 1. Run. Then right click and then put a lacing on cross product. Run again. And alright, some of them are set on true after the changes. Then I'm gonna go over here and use the list dot contains and connect list to the bool, add a bool package, set it on true and connect it to the item. Alright, then press run. Then I'll take all of them and then put the list in the level 2 and alright, there we go. Get these as well. Then I'm going to use the buy mask package. Alright, let's see what we can get. This time use right click and open up the filter by bool mask package. We can get the mask from the bool and hit run. And then we have the list to connect. For the list itself, I'll go over here and use right click to add the count package. Let's see, it's this one right here. Open it up and now we're gonna get the number of the doors. Let me just zoom out a bit and use click and drag to select these and just add to the gap between these so we can control them easier. Bring these to the left and alright, so we get the list from here and then press run. So the number is 4. Then the next package that I'm going to use is the cycle. Use right click, type in cycle and open it up. This time we can get the list from the elements that's related to walls and we get the amounts from count. Run and then we get the list of the walls. Then I'll connect it to here. Alright, so now the in and out sections have been divided. In the next step, I'm gonna use right click to search for the get location package and open it up here. Then I'll open up the get element type package after that one. Excuse me. Delete that and write in element type. Open up the package. Alright, and then we can go about connecting the packages. First, we go with the in that we connect to both the elements and then hit run to see what we can get. Alright, then I'll open up the units menu in the Revit and change the unit for the length to meters. Or you know what, we can keep it on millimeters, leave it be. Won't cause any problems. And alright, we get a list of this one and this one. We get